And welcome this evening, everyone, to Thursday Night Tarot with your hosts, with the most, Miss Anne Rakovich, who will
Hello.
do
Well,
her
Mrs. actually, but that's okay.
Ms. Who will do her best with the naughty cards, and me with an E on my chest. Oh, I've got an E.
Is that East?
E,
I'm worried.
E, E. Hold
Okay,
on.
okay.
Newy,
Oh, Newy.
Newy, Newy.
Newy. I'll put them away, will you?
Oh,
Okay.
sorry.
And I would just like to give a shout out tonight to Donna Wilson, who is keen that she's asking the questions before we even start the show. Donna, your keenness shall be rewarded tonight. We're asking everyone a favour tonight. Could you please share this feed to another page or a group or somewhere where you think people might like a laugh or have a bit of fun or be
Or something
told off?
serious.
We are not. We're giving our helpers a little rest tonight. They normally share it everywhere for us. They can still if they want to, but we want you guys to do the
Yeah,
homework tonight.
just
We're working for you.
say shared, and then I want a reading.
Yeah.
And I'll also let them know to come onto this page because we don't see them on any other pages. So they've got to come onto Frightfully Good to get a reading tonight. And of course, we're not going to get through everyone.
So keep your panties on if we don't get to you.
So it will be where spirit takes us.
Oh no, it's just where we feel
spirit takes
drawn to.
Who are we drawn to tonight?
I'm actually drawn to the joking hazard cards tonight. I'm reading from not very bad cards tonight.
Donna Wilson, you have the King of Cups. So just watch emotionally where you are sending your love and expectations to, in what direction. There needs to be a bit of grounding around you, Donna. It needs to be some thoughtfulness put into your life at the moment and bringing your energy back to just you and figuring out for yourself.
Is she allowed to go me?
Yeah, what it is that you want right now rather than trying to fulfill everybody else's expectations and dreams, because that just might not work. And you've got to look after yourself, Donna. That is the most important thing. Draw your energy back in. And if there is someone in your life that is causing you a bit of bother or some nuisance at the moment, stop trying to please them, because it's not going to make any difference at all to how they treat you.
And I'm trying something different tonight just because that's who I am. I've got out cyanide and happiness cards. And Donna, I was going to pull a card for you, and I did. And guess what? It said, I've changed my mind. So I'm not pulling a card for you on that one. There you go. And now we're going to go on to Judy because she was pretty up there early as well. Good evening, ladies.
And she's given us flowers and hearts. Thank you, Judy.
Oh, we need the love at the moment.
Love you, Judy.
Because we cancelled all our tours for the rest of the year.
Yeah, do you know where we were supposed to be spending the night tonight, guys? We were supposed to be in Salem, Massachusetts, and in the Harry Potter B&B.
Yeah.
In the Harry Potter B&B.
And
in Salem,
there
Massachusetts.
was a real witch that was going to be there, and she was going to do a special magic spell just for us. Got none of it now.
And guess where we are? Right here. Burning ship.
All right, come on, let's go. Judy.
Judy, 6 of coins. So watch your finances this week, because they will be just going out the door everywhere. So it's one of those times when everything seems to break down, and everything that needs to be paid straight away. Have you done your taxes, Judy? That is another question. Please do your taxes. Don't let them kind of, stray and get away from you, my darling. Also, I'm just going to hand out some hints tonight. Your lucky numbers for this week are 10 and 3. There you are. And maybe number 3 or the 3rd of June might have something really fun and funky happening for you.
Ooh, and I've got a naughty card for you. Trust your ability, for fuck's sake, woman. Stop doubting yourself. Obviously, you know the answer, but you dilly-daddle and you ask every other bugger for the, what should I do? What should I do? You know what to do.
She's being
From
loud
Cousin
and rude.
Nai.
She's being loud and rude tonight, isn't she?
Oh my lord, there are so many comments already. I'm just going to scroll back up here somewhere.
Do you know what we're doing tomorrow night, guys?
We are not going to the Conjuring House at Rhode Island to investigate with Bill Chappell. That's what we're not doing. That's what we were going to be doing. The actual Conjuring House in America. And my friend Bill Chappell, yes, the Bill Chappell was going to come and join us with new gadgets, and we were going to play all night with gadgets in one of the most haunted, reputably haunted houses in America. Sorry.
Are you over it?
No.
But we're going to go UFO hunting.
And we'll tell you more about that later. All right, we've got Valentina Fair. Does Philippe write it to me or contacted me to phone since I lost it?
Oh, Valentina. I really don't know what that means, my darling. You want to know whether Philippe has contacted you?
Okay, so you've lost your phone and you want to know if Philippe has sent you a message since you've lost it. Obviously, there's something that's gone down. I'm picking up on this, and I'm not really. I'm
Valentina,
guessing.
No. Sorry. I think he's got somebody else right now. I really do. In your case, my darling, absence has not made the heart grow fonder. Sorry, my darling.
I didn't write her down. Natalie. I think Natalie had a card last week. Guys, if you had a card last week, please let someone else have a go this week. I can't remember if Natalie did, but I remember because I was saying something about our friend Nathali.
Or maybe she shouldn't have asked for a card.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
So, Natalie, you have the Tower card that has come up for you.
Uh-oh.
It is always a card that signifies that we should be aware of that moment in time where things might just all fall apart and we need to rethink a very, very important situation. So this is like the ground is slipping away from under you, Natalie, and you've got to really get a grip. So forewarned is forearmed. Just be aware of what happens between now and the full moon, okay? And just stay very, very logical. Stay grounded and logical, my darling.
And I pulled a cyanide and happiness card for you. Apparently, you have some skills that people just don't know about you. No, but you will bend over backwards to please yourself. That didn't come out right, did it?
No! Just stop! Stop right now!
I'm going to take that card out the back.
You're digging a hole. Look what we haven't done.
Oh, we haven't done it. We haven't done it. Okay, sorry. Oh, okay. If you don't get a reading with us tonight, then pick one of these ones up here.
Because you still will. So if you don't get a one-on-one reading, pick one of these tonight. Oh my God. Either 1, 2, or 3, and we will reveal these at the end of the evening to give you a general
Hi,
reading.
Sue.
Hi, Leanne.
Who have we got? We've got Mel Taylor. Oh, we're up to 253. Good heavens. Well done, guys. Mel Taylor, let's go.
Mel Taylor, for you, it's the Page of Cups. You need to get some focus. You're all over the place, Mel. If there is something that you really want to succeed at and do, it requires time, it requires patience, but it also requires focus. So stop getting shifted away from the main thing that is important to you and kind of go, oh, but I'll do that. Oh, but I've got to do this, right? Stay focused. That's the message for this week.
Like your horse too. Tinker, thank you so much for sharing, gorgeous. And hello, Lorraine. Natalie wants to know how they're going with the job interview, please. Will I get the job I'm applying for? Pretty please.
I don't know, will you? Did you do a good interview? I hope you did, Natalie. Let me see what the cards say anyway. All right. Or I hope so. You have the Two of Coins. So if you've been in a fairly dreadful financial state up until this point in time, things are changing. So it's a good outcome that is going to be happening. Just, I hate saying yes or no because it's so final. And the thing you got to remember is if it's not this particular job, it will be one that comes through very soon. So the
Oops.
idea is don't get upset if you don't get it. Just hurry up and apply for more. It's coming. Okay. Between now and June the 24th.
Oh, we've got numbers again.
I know, right? I'm doing numbers tonight.
Oh, sorry. I thought you were still doing stuff there, so I got up to get some more stuff so we can smoke
Amy,
up.
Amy, how are you? A card for guidance. All right. We're getting here.
We've got our little incense bomb going off. Oh, jeez.
So you have the Ace of Wands. It is time, Amy, to give up whatever you have been trying to do that has just caused you pain and anxiety and stress and hasn't really been who you truly are. So this is a card of passion. It's a card of developing your own skill set and being who you truly are and feeling really, really confident in what you have to offer. So it may well be reskilling, and it may well be a sign that says, I've got to go back and I've got to learn something new. And it may well be something that you really want to learn anyway. So don't be afraid of change, but now is a great time to do it.
And we're going to jump down to Linda Ann. Now, I believe, Linda Ann, you either just did our introduction to paranormal investigation or you signed up for the psychic protection course we're doing.
That was a great segue, Anne.
It was, wasn't it?
So if you don't know about our psychic protection course, we have a 2-week psychic protection course starting on June 9th. So it'll be June 9th and June 16th. Just 1 hour each week.
So we say, but we always go over time.
Yeah, we do. And it's only the massive, massive price of $20. And we are going to be looking at all types of protection techniques. So this is spiritual protection, right? So looking at that, so how we can play with the energies that are around us and help ourselves kind of not get into that hole of being attacked by psychic vampires and those crazy little kooky entities that might be in the spiritual world as well.
And protecting your house and your family, and it's all about that sort of stuff. So instead of being helpless, you can do something.
Yes, you can empower yourself. So Linda Ann, talking about empowering ourselves, we have the Knight of Wands. So you're trying to do some convincing at the moment, and the only way you are going to convince anyone of what it is that you really want them to know is to be persistent. So don't allow yourself to kind of just be pushed away. Make yourself known, use your voice, use that experience that you already have under your belt, and keep telling people, what you need them to know. So the Knight of Wands heads out and will not let anyone stop them. So this is the attitude that you have to adopt right now.
And we are on to Natasha Jackson, who has done it and would like a reading, please.
Yay.
Thank you so much for
Now,
sharing.
remember, if there are any men that turn up, we need to read them.
Oh, we need to find
because
them.
they get themselves into such a
do so
tizzy
get upset.
state. They really do. Why aren't you reading me?
Oh, Heather, if you want to share it to your paranormal research team's page, please do.
Oh, please do.
Because we run the Australian School of Ghost Hunting, so we're all helping each other out.
Now, Natasha, this is the Three of Swords. It's not a really nice card. I don't like it because it talks about personal difficulty and difficulty of things that have possibly happened in the past and are being regurgitated right now, kind of stuck in your face as if to go, well, do you remember that? You remember when you did that? But it can also be about somebody else interfering in close relationships and kind of, muddying the waters.
But always crack the 300. Come on, guys, share it.
So just be aware that you may have kind of things in going on in the background and odd gossip, and just
Gossip?
don't even get involved.
Gossip?
And you know what? Sometimes it's not even worth your energy to try and sort it out. Just let it be.
I wonder if we get a troll tonight.
Oh, are you egging them on? Will you not?
Carly Bretherton has shared, and thank you so much for doing that, and would love a reading, please. 301!
Oh, look, and you get the sun card.
Oh, beautiful.
Woo! So go out and buy yourself a horse.
What?
It's going to be a good week, Carly. Keep up the positive vibe. All right. Go into the coming week really positively. Wake up in the morning and say, it's going to be a good day, and see what happens. And Kylie, if you've got some oracle cards at home, can you bring them out and do some work with your oracle cards? Because I reckon they're going to do like really kind of bring your psychic energy right up a lot at this point in time. So yeah, do some psychic work.
All right. Cat Mapley, Maple Lee, Mapley. It's such a simple name, and I'm managing it to butcher it.
You are.
Thank you for sharing, Kat, and welcome to the show. Renata, give her a good card, please.
Oh, she's got the High Priestess card. So if you are endeavoring to deepen your life at the moment and work spiritually, work on that part of yourself that you may feel is not quite there, or that you're missing something, look at how you can spiritually do some study, or maybe again tap into oracle cards, or do some work with a pendulum, or do some reading, or do some yoga, or whatever it might be.
With animal on trails or
no,
something.
No, don't do that. No.
Okay.
But, yeah, look
maybe
at.
Get your henny penny chicken and pull all the bones out and throw them up in the air and read them.
I was saying to someone today, wealth comes in many different ways, and it is not only monetary wealth that we should be looking at. We should be looking at our spiritual happiness and our psychic happiness and our emotional happiness, and allowing ourselves to be in tune and aligned. Now, in saying that, you may need a little bit of an energy healing as well. So if you're feeling a little bit out of sorts, seek out an energy healer and get a bit of a treatment for yourself.
Has anyone been to the Witch and Willow at Warners Bay and seen the gorgeous... Thank you, everyone who is coming in and saying hello to Renata. I'm going to try and pop out there so I can say hello to people as well. You guys are gorgeous. All right, Kylie, it is your turn. Maybe you need to take your panties off, my love. Maybe that's what it is. I don't know. I've tried for weeks and haven't had a reading. Please, please, please.
Well, Kylie, you're coming up. But just before I choose a card for Kylie, a big shout out to gorgeous Kelly, who is the owner of Witch and Willow, down at Warners Bay in one of the arcades there, the arcade where table 1 is. Go and check out her shop. She is open from Wednesdays to Sunday, and I am there on Wednesday and Thursday for readings and healings now. Woohoo! So come and see her. She is just absolutely adorable.
And I'm stuck at home.
I love her to bits, and she's just created such a beautiful space. So that's Witch and Willow down at Warners Bay, and I do Witch and Willow Wednesdays where you can see all of her stuff. I do a live feed. So, yeah, come and see her.
So we're on to Kylie.
Kylie. You're a cheeky girl, aren't you? There's still a little bit of healing for you to do, Kylie, and there may be this sense and feeling that you want to sort of run back into your cave and hide at the moment. Please don't. Get out there. You're stronger than you think you are, and you can cope with so many things. I really feel for you it's important to get out in the fresh air and try and get some exercise. If you're stuck in an office space or at home working, it's really time to try and also get out and do a little bit of walking out in the sunshine, somewhere in a park where it's safe, or near the water if you have the ocean or a lake nearby. get out and get grounded. Even if you can take your shoes off for a moment and just pop your feet on the ground. But yeah, just get out and get out of your head too, because you may be stuck in there and ruminating over old stuff that really needs to be in the past.
And Tinker, because you shared, thank you so much. I'm about to lose my voice because I'm cooking up a storm here on our little charcoal burner. Now, at Witch and Willow, you can also buy a lot of these things you can sprinkle on your charcoal burners. It makes
Yes.
the house smell beautiful.
Yes.
And also has magical intentions.
Yes. And speaking of that, we may, in the next coming weeks, actually be making bespoke spells.
Now, what's a bespoke spell, Renata?
A bespoke spell is a concoction of herbs and crystals and intentions that are created specifically for the person who requires assistance. So they're not just generalized spells where the spellcaster will pop things into a bag and go, yeah, that's for protection, or that's for good luck, or that's for happiness. We will listen to what you need and we will construct the spell specifically for you, and you are going to make it. So you are going to put the ingredients together and make sure that you put your intentions into that spell. So that's coming up at Witch and Willow.
As long as it harms no one or forces people to do something against their will.
No, that's not going to work. Yeah.
That backfires. You don't want that shit. All right, what are we on?
Tinker.
Tinker. Oh my God, she's chucking the cards.
Okay, Tinker. This is for you. Wheel of Fortune. Now, part of the Wheel of Fortune is actually getting on the wheel when it is on the upturn and getting off that freaking wheel when it's on the downturn, Tinker. So realizing when times are getting a little bit tough or hard to actually give it a rest and step back and allow yourself to just breathe and look after yourself. When you're having a good day, when you get up and you have a good vibe about the day and things are at a point where you think, I can get stuff done today, that's when you do it. And Tinker, it might be for you that you cycle around the Wheel of Fortune every day. It might be a couple of days at a time where you feel up and then you feel down, or it might be week after week. So listen to your own cycles and just be aware of the time when you do need to take yourself away from people and just sit and meditate and relax, and use the time when you can be around people constructively, my darling.
Oh, all these beautiful people on here. Hello, Angelique. Hello, Rachel. Hi. Oh, Navenka. Now, Navenka? Is that Navenka Saunders? That's a great name. Me, please.
Okay. Well, Navenka, oh, the Queen of Wands. See, I don't like her. I really don't like her. So it is either talking about you, which doesn't mean that I don't like you, but you've got to get tough and really put your big girly pants on right now and make hard decisions, irrespective of whether they will fit with you on an emotional level or not. Sometimes we've got to just get tough, yeah? Or if that isn't where you're sitting right now, there is, again, a lady around you that, and this may be someone from the family as well, that may not agree with the things that you are doing right now. It's like you've hit a brick wall with this person. So again, you have to think logically here. Don't let your emotions take over, and say what you need to say. Yep, say what you need to say without getting rough and angry or upset, because it's just not going to help the situation.
Oh, and Linda, thank you so much. We look beautiful.
Oh.
Now, I'm going to do this one because this I know you'll have something to say about this. I've recently had a reading with a medium and I didn't get the messages I hoped for. Can you help?
Oh, Jody. You know, mediums are fallible as well. We are only human beings, and yes, some mediums are better than others, and yes, some mediums get really good connections, but we all have our bad days as well. And you want a particular connection or a particular message from someone, sometimes that person in the spirit world isn't there to come through or doesn't want to come through for some reason, or may not like that particular person as their conduit. So you can always reach out yourself personally to whoever you wish in the spirit world to have a message come through from. You can also send them a message, and it's simple as sitting for a moment quietly and peacefully and bringing them into your mind, really focusing on what they look like, putting that energy into that, and then saying what needs to be said. And if you want a message from them, say, hey, can you send me a sign? Can you come to me in my dreams? Can you do something? Can you make a song play that I know, or something so that I know you are there and you have heard me? That's as simple as it is. I'm sorry that you didn't get the messages you'd hoped for, but you can spend hundreds of dollars going over 100 mediums, and it's actually not about what you want to hear.
Here it comes. Here it comes. Here it comes.
It's about what they have to say
And what you need to hear.
and what you need to hear, which is sometimes not what you want to hear. And that's life, and that's life after death. They still have their attitudes, and they can be shit scared, or they can be angry still at times, or they may not want to talk to you.
Still free will on the other side.
Still free will on the other side. And as we get told all the time, you don't know what it's like to be dead, so don't tell me how I'm supposed to feel. That's the way it is, Jody. Sorry, darling, but you reach out yourself personally. You'll get a message.
Yes, Jakari, you just put your name in, your question into the feed. We are on Facebook and we are on YouTube. So wherever you entered that question in is where you enter your question. So I'll keep an eye out for you. I'm just trying to find. All right, there we go. Let's go for Alita Day. We're going to squeeze her in.
Jakari wants
What?
a boxing career.
Oh.
Oh, wow.
Oh, there you are.
Yes, Jakari, we do have you.
Well, hang on. Do Jakari in a second. Let's do Alita.
Okay.
Because I've got Alita up there now, and we just said I was going to give her a reading.
Hello, Alita. Is the 9th of September really important to you? Is there anything significant happening, or someone's passing or a birthday around the 9th or 10th of September? Because that just kind of really slammed into my brain when I looked at your name. So I wonder what is going on around that date. But your card is the Five of Swords. You're tired, my love, and it's been a struggle at the moment, and you really have to look after your health and make sure that you are looking after yourself, getting all the proper food and getting some sleep, because things aren't going to get too much easier for you too soon. You've still got a little bit of this struggle to get through, just because things are the way they are. And it's not your fault. You're trying your hardest, but just look after yourself in the interim, and hopefully as the weeks go on, things will get easier and better for you.
All right, now we're on to Jakari. What does Spirit want to tell me, since I am going to pursue boxing career path? Wow.
Okay, Jakari, here we go.
Get a good mouth guard, my friend.
Okay, Jakari, Spirit says take things very slowly. Don't just jump in and think you can just go into it and be flat out. This is going to take time, going to take perseverance. And, part of all of this is, I think, that you might be fulfilling a wish of someone who is in your family. So you might be following in family footsteps a little bit. You certainly have an energy around you, or a spirit around you, that is looking down and kind of saying, you know what, this is a cool idea. We're really on the same vibrational level. We're hitting it, so reach out to your ancestors, or reach out to your family in spirit, especially if there is someone within the family who has done this before, because they understand you and they will keep you safe as you go through this. Because you're risking lots of injuries and things as you do this, I want you to be strong, all right? So take things slowly and reach out to your family because they are there and they are going to assist you.
And Natasha, we don't know.
Oh, Natasha, when are we back at Maitland Jail? We would like to know. We're
We
hoping
don't know.
that as time progresses over the next 2-3 weeks and things start to change, we'll be able to do some form of tour or investigation. It will be dependent on how many people we are allowed to take into the jail at a time and how we can do that. We are really, really, really wanting to get back into it. But guess what, guys? On the 13th of June, we are going to Monte Cristo. We are spending a night at Australia's most haunted homestead, Monte Cristo at Junee. And I'm sure we'll be doing some live feeds.
Yes, we have to double check whether we're allowed to do live feeds within the house, but if
do
not,
some
we'll be in the
outside.
grounds
We'll do some outside. We'll be freezing our tits off
for you guys.
and we'll be doing live feeds.
And we'd like to
outside.
thank our Grand Poobah and our Parastalkers
Yes.
because it's because of them that we can do this road trip. So we thank them very much to bring you guys all the excitement. All right, so Kate has shared again. So Kate, appreciate that. Please pick me.
Thank
Guess
you
what?
so much,
We've
Kate.
picked up.
Thank you, my darling.
And I have to warn you that the feed just jumped by stacks. So I don't know. We have no control over it. Sometimes it just will scroll really quickly and cut me off from going back. Wasn't meant to be, obviously.
Kate, this card is saying to me that there is a pathway that you are taking at the moment that is a little bit blind to you. You are not taking notice of the signs. It's like you're handing over your emotions and your love in a way that may not be appropriate in the right direction, if you know what I mean. So again, this is about calling your energy back to yourself and being a little bit restrained at the moment. So pull back, take a few steps back and allow yourself to look at the situation a little bit at a distance, okay? Once we're involved, we can get really blinded to what is actually going on. So at the moment, you need to step back a little bit and review the situation, yeah? Around August 13th and 14th, there are changes coming around for you. So note those down in a diary, August 13th and 14th. They are really important dates.
And then we go on to DJ. Thanks for joining us, DJ. DJ Brooklyn would like a card, please.
Hello, DJ. You are our first male.
Yes. So it's a very small picture. We're trying to have a look there. I think we've got ourselves a bloke. If not, we apologise.
You can be whatever you want, DJ. I don't care.
It's all right. Most people think I'm a bloke, so you know.
We haven't had a cranky face yet.
No, we haven't.
We're doing well. Oh, and he gets a High Priestess card too. Don't be offended, DJ. This is your time to shine, my darling. So here, opportunities are coming your way big time. But again, you have to use your gut instincts and your logic to work things out. There's been a tumultuous time around you, and you have seemed to be in the middle of what was like a hurricane. You are coming out of it at this point in time.
Hallelujah.
But it is like, phew, I need some time to really settle back down and get a grip on what life is all about. There may be a change coming around for you where you feel that you need to actually move, physically move, to kind of get a new start and a new handle on things. It's a good idea to do it. Don't wait. Don't wait for the perfect moment, DJ. Just do it.
And are you getting a dog or something about a dog around you? Because I've got that, how much is that dog in the window, going round and round in my head with you. So I don't know what that's about for you, but I'll pass it on. Oh, who's this woman? Bianca Biassi.
Oh, who is that?
Any chance of a card, please, ladies? Only cause you're a nice person.
A big shout out to Ms. Bianca Biassi, a lady of great talent. And to Rebecca, of course.
Now, do I have to pull a hazard card for her as
Yeah,
well?
you do. You do. You do.
I'll give you your naughty spirit.
Oh, we have the Page of Cups, right? So this is a new direction in love. A new direction and a new a new course to take, and it is about really allowing yourself to embody it, to go with it, to make an agreement about it, and to go, yeah, this is the way I'm going. I'm seeing things completely differently. It's fresh, it's new. I like it.
I like it.
And I'm going that way. Bianca, for some odd reason, can you just for a couple of days, I don't know why, this is really crazy ass, but avoid butters and oils. Avoid really heavy butters and oils. So I don't know what's going on. Is there a tummy thing happening? Just avoid really kind of heavy, buttery, oily food just for a day or two.
Especially if you're taking Xenical. I tried Xenical for weight loss before. It's Xenical, and it's supposed to strip all the oils and fats out of your body by pooping them.
This is not a medical, no, it's not a medical show.
Let's just say your butthole doesn't seal. Doesn't seal properly anymore. And any little bit of fat or oil that goes straight through you.
Bianca, this is not where it was supposed to go. Just draw a
card.
card.
Pray, motherfucker. Let the help in. Anyone else tried Xenical? Turns out actually fat is good for your body. That's the worst thing I could have done. This was about 20 years ago.
You will not anymore.
No.
No.
Now I eat lots of fats and I cut out grains and sugars.
Choose nice, good, healthy foods.
Well, thank you.
Stop eating all of those animals.
But they taste good.
No, stop it. Stop it. Eat some vegetables.
Hello, Paris Olivia.
Make some soup.
Out of bones.
No. No. Save the animals. Hello, Paris.
What did you have for dinner, Renata?
I can't remember. I did have soup today. Shut up. You have the queen of coins. So, Paris, if you have a brilliant idea about working your butt off in your own business, or if you have your business already, this is a great card, because all of the financial decisions that need to be made by you right now. Invest in your future, my darling, because it is bright. So go ahead and trust yourself and do what needs to be done. I think 2021 is going to be a much better year for you too, Paris.
Let's face it, it's going to be better for everyone.
Yeah, I know.
Nothing could be worse than 2020.
Early 2021, end of January, early February is a really good time for you.
Oh, and our gorgeous Sandy. Hello, Sandy.
Oh, bless Sandy. And it would have been your dad's 103rd birthday today. I'm just wondering if he is around. He's singing some sort of marching song in my head, like one of those old ballad marching songs that men used to sing, and together with a beer and down at the pub, and all of that sort of stuff. So he's around. His energy is really, really strong at the moment, actually, and there's a lot of happy vibes. So it's like he's having a birthday party up in heaven or wherever he is. And all of his mates and all of the blokes are around him, which may be exactly how he wants it. And you know what? He doesn't really care that you're there at all. I'm sorry. But he's just having a really good time. So let him have a good time. You can talk to him tomorrow, Sandy, okay?
And Kylie would like to know, how did she properly read her Angel Doreen virtual oracle cards for my friends? There's a whole course which we will be running for a very reasonable price.
There's a little book in there, and your best thing to do is actually read the book first off and get some information about the cards. But then it's about just intuitively sitting with the card and seeing what the card actually says for you, because the card may have a different meaning every time you look at it, and that meaning will be appropriate for the person that you're reading for. So trust the booklet for a while, but don't depend on the booklet, because the booklet has been written by someone and it's their interpretation of the cards.
Who now doesn't believe in oracle cards.
Obviously, Doreen.
And says it's all devil worship now. She made millions out of her cards.
Yeah,
But it's devil worship now. I've got Jesus cards for you.
Kylie, you might want to buy another deck. Just saying. Because if you've got someone who has just made cards just for money, it's not good juju. You know what I mean? And Doreen loved her angel cards until she had an epiphany, and all of
Is
a
that
sudden,
what we call it?
yeah, and all of a sudden they became the devil's work tools. So have a look. If you don't resonate with those cards, go and buy another deck and chuck those in the bin.
But you don't have to.
No.
You keep them close to your heart and love them, and that's all that really matters.
That's right.
All right, we've got Kanoe. Sorry.
Now listen here, all of you that want your ex-boyfriends back.
Oh, that might be best friend.
Okay, you gotta let me know. Before I put my foot in my mouth, let me know, Kanoe, if that is your boyfriend or best friend. In either respect, they're an ex because of a reason. And what happens is that if we allow a little bit of time and space, all of the things that have made them an ex start to fade, and we forget about some of the issues and problems and all the things that happened that caused friction between the two of you. So you've got to kind of think about whether an ex should stay an ex, which is probably a really good idea, and why you want them back. Okay, is it fulfillment of a desire, fulfillment of a fantasy that you may have had, that this is going to be the perfect relationship? Because there can always be another, even more perfect relationship.
While you're hanging on to the bad shit, you're not letting the good shit in other words.
I was trying to be gentle.
Nah. Let's go to Jenny.
Oh, my bestie has been gone for 4 years now, and I sometimes feel she's with me. I miss her every day. Is she doing okay? Yes, Jenny. Did she have any, this feels like upper respiratory lungy kind of
That's
thing?
all the smoke shit we're burning here, I think.
So, yeah, look, because you think about her every single day, she's very, very close. Now, just in that, also remember that by thinking about them and sending them love, you are healing their hurt and you are healing their energy. But also just remember that they also have that free will, and that the energy needs to be dispersed and needs to be happy and needs to be let go. So always let her know that it is okay to go and be wherever she needs to go and be, and that you will be okay. Yeah. But sending her love and sending her healing is absolutely the best thing that anyone can do for their relatives and those that they love. Yeah.
And Justin, this one's for you. Oh, yeah, you're killing me with your negative self-talk. Start being kind, or I'm going to kick you in the fucking ass, mate.
It's Justin. Or Justin Dow.
Yeah, Justin, he's one of our...
Hello, Justin.
Are you talking yourself down again, girlfriend? Don't be doing that to yourself. Be nice. Use the positive words. Lift yourself up, not down.
Use the force, Justin, and get some nice knickers, will you?
Get those Calvin Klein ones, those Y fronts in the white. They're very nice. I do like them. All right. All right. Oh, look, now here we go. We've got Premi. A card.
Okay. Premi is my name.
Where's everyone from, by the way? We haven't found out where you're all from.
From your mother's womb.
We're from Newcastle, New South Wales, Australia, even though we were meant to be in America right now, doing the trip of a lifetime. But let's not talk about that, shall we? Where are you from?
Premi, again, Knight of Wands. Head forward. Think straight, Premi, okay? Get focused. Think clearly. All right, you're taking on too many things at once, trying to do them all the best you can. Sometimes we can only handle one thing at a time and give it our best shot. So the idea is Just do that. Give one thing your best shot, one thing at a time. That's where your focus needs to be.
Now, Matthew, hello. I've got no idea what you just said there.
How about this before?
Try again.
I think you're going to say you haven't done this before, Matthew. my darling.
Savannah Upton.
You need some help. Okay, let's see, Savannah.
I'm burning up too much stuff here. Now I'm starting to cough. And it's on her side. It's okay.
So we have the Knight of Coins. This could be a financial problem that you have. And again, look where your focus is. Look where you're placing your attention. Where you are placing your attention is where all of your energy is going. If your energy is being sucked out of you and you're getting no results, you are not focusing on the right thing, Savannah. The next 6 to 8 weeks will create a change in your life. There is most definitely, and you'll see that happen after this full moon that is coming up shortly. There may also reveal some things, or things be revealed that you are waiting to hear that is going to help and assist you. But watch where your focus is, okay? That's the most important thing.
You're going to love this one. You ready?
Okay.
Josh. Hello, I love the collaboration with Isaac Butterfield. Is there the possibility another one? Yes! I hope so.
We're waiting and hoping, Josh.
We're just
really
gonna wait till the
COVID shit.
COVID shit is done and dusted, and we'll get onto them and see what's happening. But we would love to work with Isaac and his team again. We had the best night. And even though he wasn't coping with the old bag swearing, that's okay.
Now, Josh, go over to his Facebook page and say, we want those 2 old ladies back on your show. He'll know exactly who they are.
Yeah. Oh, and we might have... Oh, I just thought of something. That's really good. Bianca, don't you listen to that. Don't be jealous.
We're still waiting, Bianca.
Hayley C. Norman. He's got a sixth sense, so pretty good at sending and receiving messages, but lately it's about everyone else and not me. We've got to make it about you. You're the only one that's got control of that.
Yeah, Hayley.
But Renata will give you a card too.
Are you surrounded by energy vampires? You must do our course on June 9th on how to do some self-protection. And it's really important, actually, that you do some of that self-protection. Sometimes people forget. Sometimes those that are reaching out and doing the psychic work tend to forget that they require the most protection of all. They're too busy helping everybody else. So look at your psychic hygiene. How are you controlling the energies that are coming to you and going from you? Really, really important to keep your mind on that. And that's how you make it about you. Okay, so also call in your spirit guides and say, listen, guys, I'm being left behind here. Can you send some energy my way so that it does become about me? You have the Emperor card around you at the moment. So this is a really valid point in your life at this stage where you can make or break this psychic side of yourself. You can either get really strong from this point on, or you will kind of wander around in this weakness until you try and work out what is going on. It may be a little bit of kind of someone really kind of putting out your light and not allowing you to shine.
Not the red light.
So just be aware of who you have close to you with regard to friends as well.
Now, we've got an interview coming up with the Buckland Museum. So if anyone's familiar with Raymond Buckland and his books and his involvement in Wicca, we are doing an interview with the Buckland Museum, and they're going to tell us about some of the awesome things they've got in there. But then we've got another interview with
the amazing Wizard of Oz himself, Oberon Zell. So if you are someone who is truly passionate about paganism, Wicca, witchcraft, all of that sort of stuff, you're going to want to listen to this elder of the craft. Yeah. So he's coming up on our Spirit Talk Australia page.
So find that and like that page.
A Facebook page called Spirit Talk Australia. and we have some great interviews already up on that page. They are there. You can go in and listen to them anytime you wish, and we've got some great names coming up. Yep,
We've
so
got
please join us there.
Sue from Horton, South Australia, Beck from Newcastle, Trish from Tamworth, Linda from Morningtown Peninsula, Maya from Bacchus Marsh, Victoria, Sarah from Phillip Island, Victoria, Tassie, Cully and Geordie from Sunny Coast, Lisa from Newcastle. Thank you everyone for letting us know where you are. We're going to jump over to Tara Girl on YouTube.
Hi, Tara Girl.
Well, I changed job in June 2020.
Okay.
If you've got one now, don't let go.
Yeah. Tara, unless you're going to something really good, don't let go of anything that you have right now, because there will be 1,000 people jumping on that job. So it is not the time to take risks. June 2020 is going to be another crappy month. All right. So just be aware that unless you're being offered something and being offered something that's kind of 100%, I would suggest to you just hang off and wait. All right. And yes, the card, which I'm not going to show you, actually does kind of confirm that. Unless it is offered and it is 100%, Tara, back off and go, no kind of promises.
Not the time to take risks.
Not the time to take risks right now. Okay. I also want to mention that tomorrow morning I'm heading out to see Jo Avalon by Nature, and I'm going to head out to her new office in Newcastle.
And you're not taking me?
You can come if you like.
We should do it on the way to go visit Jenny.
Oh, we can do. Oh,
Your phone's ringing.
no, I've already. Oh, will you shut up? I've already organised the time.
Oh, all right, no,
I'd
that's
have
fine.
to-
I've got to change batteries in the car tomorrow morning.
Okay.
That's
I'll see if I can change time with her.
okay.
But anyway, tomorrow, sometime between 10 and 1, we are going to go out and see Jo Avalon by Nature
Because you won't get up before 10.
in her new shop.
I'd love to see
And
that.
she has so many goodies, and we want to show them all to you. So if you're local to Newcastle or Lake Macquarie or even the Central Coast,
So where is she?
she's in Bullaroo.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, so you can watch, and I'm going to show you all the goodies that she has. And there's going to be herbs. There's crystals galore.
Oh, yeah, no.
There's
Need
tarot
more crystals.
cards.
I have to
There's
show you what I just
oracle
bought.
cards. There's books. There's goodies. Oh, you're going to have to come.
Yeah, I know.
All right, I'm going to have to change the time.
All right. We've got someone on from upstate New York.
Oh, hello.
Thanks, Lisa, for joining us.
Hello, Lisa
And
here.
we've got Lorraine from the Parapanty Cottage. Oh, Kim from Newscast. Susan wants a naughty card, so I have to give her a naughty card. And who else have we got on there? Tracy from Central Coast, Courtney from Saltash. But this one's for Susan. Go big or go fucking home. So whatever you're doing at the moment, don't go half-assed. Go all the way. Give it everything you've got if you want to succeed.
I need alcohol.
Brad! How you doing, Brad?
I got another man. Oh, Jesus. Hello,
He
Brad.
said, I am late, but I am here now.
Good
That's
on you,
all
darling.
that matters. Tumby-umby, hi Amanda from Tumby. Katara, that's just down the road. Belinda, Central Coast. Scott, I've got another bloke. Good
Hello,
heavens.
Scott.
Oh, here we are.
Sending you some love, Scott.
Ranjini Langham Prasad. I'm sorry I'm murdering your name, but they'd like a card, please.
I'd like a card, please. Don't work for AGL, do you? Just saying.
What? Roman's going to be working for AGL.
6 of Wands. Things are looking up in the next 6 months, my sweet. Look, if you are looking at changing where you live and kind of getting yourself a really cool pad somewhere and, really establishing yourself, next 6 months is a really good time to do so. But things are looking up for you. Move away. We need to leave our past in the past and not let it be a shadow into our future. So that is what I am asking you to do, and everything will be fine. October, November are good months for you. Yep. So we're reaching out October, November. And is your mum in spirit? If she is, then I really get a sense of her being around you. But if she is still here on earth, it is a real mother figure. So it can be grandma. Sometimes that energy kind of crosses over because they're so much like each other. But this is a beautiful female spirit that is around you, and she's wrapping her arms around you right now, my darling. So,
Oh.
yeah, send her some
Now,
love.
I have to say, I'm a little concerned about this person. They're from Sandgate Cemetery.
Oh, bless you.
Living or dead. And if you actually lived on the cemetery, I'd love to know if you've got any stories.
Yeah.
Do you have any stories, Peter? Brad. Brad wants a card.
Hey, Brad.
Brad! You realise,
We'll
Brad,
get you.
because we have so few guys on the show, we have to do guys every time we see them. So you probably get more cards than everybody.
Brad, I am getting a really strong pull to a 4-leaf clover. So this may be a symbol or a sign that says something to you, maybe about St. Patrick's Day or someone that's Irish, but it's a 4-leaf clover. So have a look if
Could be luck coming your way.
luck is coming your way. But yeah, it's just huge at the moment. And this is a Fool card. So if there is a project that you want to start, I'm going to tell you there's a lot of good luck in it right now. So you go for it, Brad.
And we've got Justin, who is on from Bath in the UK.
Hello, Justin!
Oh, I love Bath so much. We were only there in November. We
know.
sat at that little Cornish pasty shop outside the
With all the birds,
the Bath and
all the seagulls.
looked at the man in his very brief bike, the bike rider,
The bike
the elder,
pants.
the elderly bike rider.
They left nothing to the imagination.
He was not wearing underwear.
That's been seared into my
And that
psyche.
was very,
It's horrendous.
a very yellow.
Oh, I remember that. You've brought back a memory. That's not how I want to remember Bart.
Oh my god!
And Anne took a photo.
And his lycra was very well worn as well.
She put it up online and everyone got offended.
He was parading. He was loving it.
Yeah.
He was loving these two old ladies that were giggling over his package. Oh my god, let's get serious again. I never got to meet my mother. How will I know if she's watching over me?
Ask her. Ask her. So once again, as I said before, with another beautiful lady, sit for a moment and remember, just become silent. Just allow yourself to breathe. Allow yourself to be in a space that is not going to be disturbed. Just set yourself the intention that you want to reach out to your mum, and feel whether there is a change of energy that comes around. Feel whether there is an opportunity for a conversation to start. And you can start that conversation anytime you wish. And if she wants to reach out to you, she will bring a sign. She will let you know that she is around. Ask for it. Okay, so be generous with your conversation and trust that whatever needs to come through will come through. Okay?
I'm just saying, this is why we lost our shit, okay? I don't know if you can see that, but he was out the front of a children's shop with all these toys, and there was this little baby doll. I can't get the angle right. There was this little baby doll that looked like it was looking at his...
Yeah! That baby doll's going, what the hell is that?
So, I cut off his head. You can't see who it is. But we lost our shit that day.
Oh dear, sorry about that. Yeah, please reach out and trust. Trust that if she wants to reach out to you, from the other side, she will. She'll leave you a sign. Ask for one.
Hi, Shell. Welcome to the show, and we're sorry. She'd like some insight, please.
Oh, my head hurts.
Oh, we've been burning too much
Yeah,
shit.
we've got to finish up in a minute anyway.
What time is it?
It's 9:30. We're over time. Hi,
Don't
Shell.
forget, you still got to choose 1, 2, 3. I will still choose one more person.
Ah, Shell, Five of Swords, and I've picked this one before. Sometimes we fight battles that we shouldn't even be entering into, and we should have known a long time beforehand that it was time to leave that well and truly alone and just walk away. So, Shell, I'm wondering whether you are in that state right now, whether it be an emotional thing, a personal thing, a work-related thing. Some things we can't help, we're just stuck with, especially when it might be a family member that we can't sort of just extricate ourselves from, or leave a job that we really hate when there are no other jobs around. But there might be some way you can really get into that situation and at least think about it a little bit differently. So again, if you're throwing your energy at something that is just not going to work, stop doing it. Stop doing it and understand that particular situation. Yeah.
All right.
Okay, so
Hang on. No, one more. Justin Carew.
Oh, just in time.
Just in time. Persistence pays off. I'll get to eventually. Today's your day.
Now, Justin, did you get pissed off a couple of weeks ago because we didn't pick you?
Oh, Justin wouldn't do that. Justin's a nice boy. Is that a police outfit he's got on there? Be nice, Renata, just in case. Centimetre and a half apart.
They don't scare me.
No, we scared him.
Okay, Justin, this is a card for you. Oh, and it's a justice card. Look at that. Look at that. So this is a card that kind of says you might get your comeuppance over the next few weeks. So you better have been a good little boy.
Get your
That's all
lollies
I
ready.
can say. Yeah. Oh, excuse me. So this is past meets present, this card.
No, he's only been with us for 2 weeks. So
Oh, okay.
I told you, Justin's a nice boy.
All right, Justin. Forgive me. Forgive me. But yeah, this is a card that says the present meets the past. And it is a good time if we have been doing the right things and going in the right direction and really preparing our future for ourselves. And so it will all go positively. But if you have been neglecting your tasks and your duties, that will come around and also bite you on the backside, Justin. So just keep positive and do what needs to be done right now.
Right, Belinda, choose 1, 2, or 3, my love. So we're now, Janet, choose 1, 2, or 3. So we're ready to reveal. Now we've got 3 cards tonight. For those who aren't familiar with it, we've also got some cyanide and happiness cards just to spice things up a little bit. God knows what's going to be behind them. All right, I'll take those 2. You take yours.
Well, ouch. So if you chose card number 1 tonight, you have the Six of Wands, which is a very positive card. This is the card of victory. So whatever you're planning at the moment, it's going to go super good.
And what the fuck are you waiting for? This is your big ass sign. So I think that goes very nicely with that one. And maybe you're swearing a lot at the moment. I don't know. I really don't know. I don't know if this is a good idea. All right. Oh no! These cyanide cards are dreadful.
So this is a judgment card. If you've picked card number 2, it is about being so hard on yourself right now and always looking over your shoulder to see
If
who's
someone's gonna shit on
watching
them.
you. Yeah, who's watching you and what are they thinking? And you kind of go, you're doing your head in by it. You know what? You're not that important. Stop feeling that everyone is staring at you and just get on with what you have to do.
Oh my God. You're supposed to grow in life, not stand fucking still. Let go of the old shit because people are shitting all over you. going to get buried after tonight. All right.
Oh,
Number
dear.
3.
Number 3, lucky last, number 3. Okay. This is the card of persistence, all right? And you are going to, if you chose card number 3, you're going to have to prove your worth. You're going to have to prove that you can stick out the hard times, that you have really good and brilliant ideas, and that you can use your mind productively. So this is a card that kind of says, you got to keep on top of everyone and everything at the moment and fight your way to the top. You know, be persistent, people. If you've chosen number 3, it is about persistence.
Oh, Trish said that classic, totally me right now on number 2. So apparently people are dumping on it. I didn't even hear what you said. Get out of your own fucking way. You're your own biggest problem. And if you don't, you're going to get a kick up the arse. All right? You've been told. Spirit's telling you.
Spirit.
Spirit.
So,
Give us the sign.
we are just so enormously grateful for all of you to be here with us tonight. We are here every Thursday between 8:30 and we always say 9:15, and we always do more. And it's totally free. And if
you don't like it, get a refund.
If you think you've paid too much, we're just going to leave it there.
And the way you can pay us back is by sharing the feed around, let people know that we're around. You can book a reading with, I was going to say Tamara, with Renata. And
at Witch and Willow.
Or at luckypsychic.com. And me, just say hello. If you see us out in the street, please say hello to us. We love it. We're getting a buzz out of the fact that people are watching the show and recognise us. So please don't ever be embarrassed or anything. We just love it. We love it, love it, love it.
Yeah, come and say hello.
Watch our shenanigans. We will be UFO watching tomorrow. Not tomorrow night, mate. Saturday night. I don't know what we're doing tomorrow night. We're hanging out with friends because we haven't been able to in such a long time. So we will do live feeds for shenanigans, I promise. Yeah, in the meantime, stay naughty. We'll see you on the dark side. See you Monday night for ABC of Paranormal and
Strangeness. ABC of Paranormal Strangeness.
Yes, and we're doing table tipping and
telekinesis.
Going to bend spoons. You've got to bring a spoon. All right. Love you all. Bye.